What's up, everybody? First of all, if you're watching this, thank you for giving me your time and your attention. It means a lot. My name's Cristian. I'm 21 years old. This is the first episode of my journey to becoming a pro soccer player. Just to offer a little bit of context, I've been playing soccer for a long time, since I was very little. I was never any good growing up. Once I was about 15 and sports became everything to everybody, I took it a lot more seriously. Originally, I was really into basketball, and I was really short. So once everybody started growing and I kind of didn't, that ended. And you know, it wasn't like necessarily I was looking for something else, but it just kind of happened by luck, honestly, that I started playing soccer for my high school. Now that I look back, it's really almost lucky that I made the team, because I was not very good at all. But I'm so grateful that I did, because if not, I probably wouldn't be here today. I probably wouldn't have grown into the player that I am today, or worked hard to train. The reason I want to do this series, or just put out content, well, there's a few reasons really. Right now it's June 30th, or actually, is there 31 days in June? It's either June 31st or July 1st. July 1st. The past couple months have made me really rethink my life and kind of call myself out, and I realized that a lot of the things I valued and a lot of the things that brought me happiness, I wasn't taking any action towards, and I wasn't living in alignment with what I said I valued. Long story short, like, ever since I was young, I knew I was going to do something big. I didn't know what. Like, for example, if any of my friends in elementary school still remember me, I told everybody that I was going to be an NBA player. Obviously that's not gonna happen, because I'm 5'6". I've always wanted to be big in everything and anything that I've done. And it's not just that, but like, I really found my passion with soccer. It was something that allowed me to express myself. It was something that allowed me to get away. While all my friends were out socializing, I was always just at home, either watching soccer or playing soccer or training at a field near my house, where I lived for a while. I did a little bit of YouTube before. My channel was mainly like a fitness YouTube channel. I'll probably be posting on that same channel, but I don't necessarily want this to be a fitness channel, or really not even a soccer channel or an anything channel. I just want it to be me, and I'm just gonna be documenting my life and this kind of journey, you know, and I think it'll be interesting to see in retrospect, you know, in the future. And I think that also it's a good way to keep myself accountable. Fitness is still a huge part of my life, and soccer is a huge part of my life, and just the rest of me is a huge part of my life, and I think that will come through. And I think there's a lot to me that people might find interesting. I don't know if that's just my idea and I'm just egoistic. I've been playing college for the past 2 years, junior college soccer. First year I played in Colorado at a school called Otero, and then second year I played here in Utah, which I didn't really play. I was not eligible because of grades and other things, but I was there training with the team, and this next year I'll probably stay here in Utah and do the same. For a long time I thought that by giving so much of my time and my effort to this one thing was selfish, and then I realized something. I think living here in America, and like, just not even that, like just living in general, just being alive and being healthy and all these things that I've been giving, has made me realize there's so many people in this world who would give anything to be in my position. There's people that are paraplegic. There's people that, you know, like the other day on YouTube I saw this video of some kid in a wheelchair juggling a soccer ball. I think he only had like one leg. Just some crazy stuff, you know, that like, this kid's out there like playing soccer every day. Why? Because he loves it, and like, he doesn't care what other people think. He doesn't care that it's not going to give him a career. I'm lucky enough that I have both my legs, I have health, I have, you know, athleticism, and I've been gifted with talent, you know, and I think that that's something that people take for granted. Talents are gifts, they're not to be taken for granted, and I think that it would be selfish of me not to pursue this, because there are so many people in the world that would give anything to be in my place. There's so many people in the world that probably look at me and say, you're throwing away this opportunity, and would maybe even be angry at that, you know, or resentful about that. And that's not the reason why I'm doing it, but it just kind of puts things into perspective. I think for a long time I was driven by fear and by negativity and by anger, but once you have that shift in your mind and you see things from a point of view of gratitude and positivity and happiness, I think that changes the game completely. And once I had that realization, it really changed the whole game, and I think that's what made me, you know, go over the edge, because it's something that I think about all the time, you know, but there's a difference between thinking and actually going out and doing and changing your perspective and realizing that life is short and you only get one life, and you can fail at what you don't love, so you might as well try at what you do. Yeah, I think there's things that are easier than becoming a professional soccer player. Obviously there's a lot of things that are easier than that and are more guaranteed or more for sure, but nothing in life is guaranteed. Like, not even life is guaranteed. I could die tomorrow. That's not a guarantee. I could lose my leg tomorrow. So while I have this opportunity, I think that failure is always a possibility. But if you look at those who have succeeded, more often than not, they've been the people that aren't afraid to fail. And I'm done coming from a place of fear. I'm done living my life like that. I don't want to live with regret or fear. And even if I don't make it, I want to take it as far as I can. And I know I'm good enough to take it far. I know I have a lot of potentials and I'm talking about soccer at this point, but this applies to as a person as well. But I know I have a lot of potential as a soccer player that I have not tapped into yet. That gives me that motivation, because even if I don't make it pro, even if I, you know, whatever the outcome, like, there's so many variables that are out of my control, but I know that I can be way better than I am right now, and that's the only thing I can control. I can get myself ready for the opportunity so that I can seize the opportunity once it's there, and I think that has a lot of value in and of itself. And I'm just going to be documenting my journey, everything, how I feel. I'm going to be doing a lot of talking just because I love to contemplate and talk, and yeah, I'm going to talk about what's going on in my head, you know, what's going on in my situation. I'll keep you guys updated on my soccer. I'll be posting training videos and, you know, and fitness videos and all that good stuff, because I know that, like, I want to offer value to people that are watching, and I know that a lot of people aren't soccer specific. There's probably a way bigger audience for fitness related things, but like I said, that's still a big part of my life. Fitness is a huge part of my life, so that's going to come through on camera, you know. I think every part of my life that's a big aspect is going to come through on camera, because that's really what the whole point of this is, to just be transparent and put myself out there and document and show you what it is I love and live with passion. I think that, like, so many people live without passion, and that's what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to portray that to people, and hopefully that'll inspire people. If I can do that, then I think I've won already. Obviously the goal is to go pro. That's always the goal, and I have to believe that, and I have to have faith that that's going to happen, because if I don't, then it's not going to happen, and that's just the reality of it. And whether it happens or doesn't happen, like I said, a lot of those things are out of my control, but I have to believe that it's going to happen. I have to have faith that it's going to happen, because if not, I just won't have the motivation. I know myself. I know how I motivate, you know. I know what makes me tick and what gives me that drive, and I think this is one of those things that's going to help keep me motivated, keep me accountable. I filmed a little bit yesterday. I went to the gym and did some training, and so I'll post that with this video as well, but this will be the opening clip. I don't even have a watch. I looked at it is 6:48. I'm gonna go play soccer, some pickup soccer here that I do with some older guys and some friends. Every Saturday morning they play pickup. I've been playing there for 5 years, since I was just a little 15-year-old kid. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go change, get ready, and I'll probably film a little bit of that. What up, homes? Just pulled up to the gym. It's 6 o'clock right now. I'm really sore. I'm just gonna do some stretching and foam rolling and probably sit in the hot tub for a little bit. But I'm also gonna do a training session, like a touch training session, and I'll film that. I'll do that in the racquetball courts. So, yep. Got my monsters with me right here. I buy them in 3s because they're cheaper that way. And yeah, these are my 3 favorite ones. These are the 0 calorie ones. They got like 140 milligrams of caffeine, so that's my pre-workout for the past forever, pretty much. Without it, I will be a zombie. So I'll see you guys in there. Thank you so much for watching my video. It means the world to me. If there's anything I can do for you, whether that's answer a question, or if you have a video suggestion, or if you just want to reach out, I will link my Instagram and my Snapchat, and feel free to contact me.